All right, here is our split lower body day. So this was our Tuesday day. So Monday I did just the sprints and plyos. Today, or yesterday, I guess, when I'm recording this voiceover, I did my more lower body day, just focused on some jumps and lifting. So started out, I did a superset of depth drops, so you'll see those in a minute, and then these hurdle jumps. Not focus on high specific output, but starting on the knees every jump, jumping up, and then doing a different jump every rep. So every rep had to be different. And technically, yes, every rep is going to be different anyway, but it couldn't be the same variation. So some of them you see I'll start backwards, jump up, jump forward, twist around, little hop, little skip, different leg, different thing like that. So just changing up the variation, just creativity, exposing our bodies to different variations. And I think I found I learn better when I do different things. The same, technically it's the same type of movement. You're jumping from your knees, but you're getting a little different exposure. This way it's from one leg to a kind of a height in there. So just different ways to get your body exposed to different movements while doing a jump or a form of a jump. We learn better that way. Then we get out. Here's our depth drops. So again, it was negative degrees out, so I didn't need to do them outside, and I don't have a lot of room. Ceilings aren't very high in the basement, so eventually I do them weighted down there. But use this ledge thing I have to drop. Even this is still, I have to duck down just because I'm hitting the ceiling. But again, even on these, I was working on more compliant. So think of landing more melting to the ground. Again, I did these again on Monday as well. So just to get a few more exposures to it, add a little bit different variation too. So think melting to the ground on that, not stiff and rigid. That's a different form you could do. And I'm learning this through Hunter Eisenhower's force mentorship. But again, high force, dropping off the ledge there and impacting the ground, being more compliant, not as forceful as a rigid one. Again, just some more jumps here. So changing up the variation again. This floor sucks. I got to figure out a better place to jump in my house. Again, the ceilings are so low in the basement. I could probably have done these in the basement just because I'm not focused on jumping super high. But still, it's only 7-foot ceilings, and head can hit the ceiling pretty easily down there. Whereas here, this floor is slick. Probably need to dust it or maybe just put a mat or something out there. But this is my spare bedroom. So again, when you don't have the space or everything, make use of what you have. Find a way or find an excuse. That's what I figure out happens. And I've spent too many years finding excuses rather than just finding a way. So add a little twist, little 180, jump forward, jump to one leg. So again, different variations of the same type of movement, and it's kind of play. It's gamifying it more rather than I'm just going to do 3 sets of 5 jumps, where you're just not putting the effort, not in the intent. These you're challenging yourself, using your imagination, getting creative as well to get more jumps in, get more volume. Plus, you're getting different variation, different exposure. And the body adapts and you learn things quicker that way when you're gamifying things, I think. And just more variation, exposing the body. And this makes it more fun. Like I said, if you enjoy doing 3 sets of 5 box jumps or whatever, good for you. That's not me. I get bored pretty easily. And you can see here, I was just thinking of another variation. So it forces me to get creative and find different avenues, different ways and different things I can expose my body to. Then we moved on to our main lift of the day, which was a front squat with a slight pause there at the bottom, and just working our way up. Worked up a heavy set of 5 on these. Felt not too bad. Never been great at the front squat. Found my strength has gone down. I need to get more, and that's why this phase is going to be focused on some strength there with the squat. And again, back movement of the day, the Bray Wyatt back bend. So trying to get as good as Bray Wyatt was, but not even close. But getting better. That's what we can always improve. And back to so we just switched in and out with these. I don't know. For some reason, I was not getting straight under the bar. You can see the right side's a little bit. I wasn't centered, so it was dangling to the right there. But again, maybe that's why I didn't go get as much as I like. This set looked a little bit better now just watching it back. But I don't remember if one set just started slipping. That's the problem. I hate the crossover hands on the front squat. I'm not good at that. And I like this with the straps. I like this just because it feels better on my wrists due to past wrist issues. But again, it's about driving those elbows up on, I don't know if I have it on film, but I remember one of the sets, the bar just started to slip. This bar is not great for it either because it's like an Olympic bar, so it doesn't have knurling there in the center. It's smooth, so it slides a little bit, and it started slipping off my shoulder on one of the reps, so once the weight gets off your shoulder, off your collarbone there, that area, it kind of puts it all on your arms. So I don't remember what we worked up to there, and then we hit a AMRAP set, so took about 20% off and hit as many reps there, and that was this set here. So again, just working our way up. It's a good way to get volume in if you don't want to do like a million sets or sets of high reps. Add a drop set at the end. That's what I'm going to be doing in this phase of training. Hit our top set for the day or top sets for the day, and then do like a drop set probably for most of the time. Then the landmine single leg RDL, working on, again, I don't have a landmine setup, so this setup's not the best because the bar moves a little bit, just because I have a tennis ball against the wall back there. This room's not really big enough to do it into the corners, just because my leg would hit the leg that's going back would hit the wall. So we make do with what we have, and actually it's not bad because you're moving again. You're getting a little bit of different variation each time without purposely trying to. Because the bar will roll a little bit or move not in a stable place. So I actually kind of like it for that because, again, I'm not trying to be the best lifter. I want to be more athletic. I want to get strong. I want to get fast and powerful. And no movement's ever going to be the same anyway. So stop trying to be perfect in your technique and just go for it. Then we went to our impulses. The leg extension. I really like this variation. Focus more on heavier, getting that impact, hitting it at that sticking point and pushing forward a little bit. The bench was causing pain sliding on the tile there. But again, we made do. And you can actually see if you look close, you can see the quad muscles actually working on this. So again, you might not think of this as helping build muscle, but it is going to help build muscle. So we hit the quads with the extension here. What do we do? 100 reps of each, I believe. I don't have all 100 shown, thank God. That would get kind of boring. And then we hit the right leg as well. So really just it's forcing on that impact. People say, oh, that's got to be bad for your joints. Well, do stuff that's bad for you. Bad for your joints is just sitting around doing nothing. I'll take my chances doing stuff like this. Training hard, exposing my body to different movements, different impacts, high impacts, doing stuff that is quote-unquote dangerous, but whatever. That's what the naysayers will say, and those people are probably fat and overweight and out of shape and banged up and can't move anyway. So I'm moving better than I ever have now, and I think a lot of these impulses and high-impact training has helped. Will it hurt me down the road? Who knows? That's why we keep moving. That's why we keep grooving. So that's what I had for the lower body lift. I hit some abs as well, but didn't get those on film here. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back with more. Have a great day.